Oh, that's better than usual here. I'll take it. So, Biden's decision, what is your analysis?
First of all, I don't think it's going to immediately impact what Israel does or doesn't do in Rafah. Secondly, I think it does give him some protection domestically, politically. Third, I think it does give a warning to Bibi Netanyahu and to the Israeli people that Bibi may not be the right leader for the long term for Israel. And so I think that for Israel, they've got to do what they've got to do, Chris. This is an existential threat. They've got to finish off Hamas. And right now, they're in a set of complex negotiations with Hamas. And so moving into Rafah, well, that's what they have to do to show that they're not going to be bluffed out of finishing the job. This is all a combination of maneuvering for military advantage, but for diplomatic advantage also. Israel will take a temporary ceasefire. It wants those hostages back.
I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. Help me understand, General. What has changed? I mean, he says if they go into Rafah, they are in Rafah. What they're doing is just wrong. What's wrong? How is what they want to do in Rafah any different than what they were doing in Gaza? Why is it wrong now?
Well, look, I've said from the beginning, Chris, that this is existential and Israel has to go in and do this. But the real way to have done this was to get the civilians out of the way. Hamas didn't want them out of the way. The United States talked to President Sisi of Egypt. They talked to the Israelis. Nobody wanted to give them a place for refugee camps to get them out. And Hamas would say, if you left, you're never coming back. But I don't think, my view is, we didn't try hard enough. And we need to try harder with the Rafah case, get those people out, set the refugee camps up, let Israeli efforts continue at this current pace, get the civilians out of the way that want to leave, and then let Israel go to town on Hamas. Look, the people that leave, you're going to put biometrics on them, give them ID cards, you're going to listen to their cell phone conversations. You're going to catch Hamas if they try to sneak out. And if you can separate them from the civilian population, that's the solution. So all of this right now it's the frilly stuff around trying to get to that point. But I haven't seen, and I don't think President Biden has seen, the serious Israeli plan to get the civilians out of there.
Right.
And that's important.
I mean, that seems to be right. There's too much of a casual attitude on the humanitarian side. That has been a consistent criticism. It's also why journalists, me included, have been saying that Israel's decision to not let us in there to cover it, I think it hurts them because everything that comes out, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know whether it's real and how it's being motivated and what the context is. But they're not letting enough aid in. They're not letting the media in. And they're going to pay a price for that, apparently, in terms of the optics. What did you make of what Senator Graham did by illustration, by comparing what America did in Japan that was seen as necessary to end the war versus what now President Biden seems to be saying is too much for Israel to do to end the war?
I understand what Senator Graham's saying, and he's got a very valid point there. Israel has to finish his job. But time is on the side of the Israelis, actually, at least in the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or 6 weeks. So there should be a renewed effort to have refugee camps set up outside of Gaza. Get those people out of Gaza. And then if Hamas wants to fight and hurt people to try to keep them in, then the international community can make that judgment. But Israel can move forward with this thing step by step, keep the pressure on, and at the same time, maybe you'll get a ceasefire and get some hostages out on a temporary basis. But this is existential. Israel has to finish the job against Hamas.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.